Hello, my name is Christine Conrado Staskowitz, and I'm the president of the Conrado Consulting Group. Today, I'm going to review how a comprehensive job description can help you attract ideal candidates. Specifically, we're going to review how to sell the sizzle and not the steak. You've probably heard that phrase before. It was coined by a gentleman by the name of Elmer Wheeler, aka Mr. Sizzle. During the Depression, he was a newspaper reporter and he was laid off, and the only work that he could find was in sales. So he decided that he was going to become the best salesperson in the history of the United States, and he developed some principles and techniques in regard to sales, and we're going to use some of those principles and techniques to attract the candidates that you're looking for. So you have to remember you only have 15 to 20 seconds to make a first impression. A job description is a commercial for your company. You have to think about what sets your company and the opportunity that you have available apart from your competitors. You have to consider the length of the job description. If it's too long, people may not read it. It's just like when you're looking through resumes and you see one that's 15 or 20 pages long, you may not read that resume, you may just skip it. And the same thing happens when candidates are looking at job descriptions. So you want to keep it down to one page if possible. You need to summarize required and preferred skills and experience. You need to prioritize required skills and experience over preferred skills and experience. I suggest that you have them in two different sections. You need to include education and certification requirements. And you need to include exciting details about upcoming projects and possible career advancement opportunities. And you need to make it easy to read. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what sets your company apart from your competitors. And your competitors aren't just companies in your industry, they're also companies in other industries that use the same software. Today's job market is tighter than it's been in 50 years. So you need to sell potential candidates on why they should choose your opportunities over competitors' opportunities. In today's job market, most companies offer traditional employee benefits like medical, dental, and vision insurance, 401k contributions, and paid time off. You have to think about what differentiates you and your company from other opportunities. Is it your culture and environment? Why do you like to work there? Do you have non-traditional benefits like paid time off to volunteer, or pet health insurance options, or an on-site daycare, or paid paternity leave? Do you offer education reimbursement or scholarships for employees and their dependents? Do you offer unlimited paid time off for employees in good standing? Or do you offer remote work options? And that is something that came out of COVID. A lot of companies were allowing their employees to work remote, and some of them are returning to an on-premise model, and their employees aren't real crazy about that. So a lot of people are considering leaving to find another opportunity that will allow them to work remote. Something else that's come up during COVID is additional retirement contributions or options like stock options, or some companies are bringing back pension plans because they're trying to attract candidates. Consider the length of your job description. Keep it simple and to one page if possible. You want to give a comprehensive breakdown of the day-to-day duties of this role. You want to list requirements separately from preferred skills and experience. As I mentioned before, you should have them in two separate sections. Don't ask for the moon and the stars. Chances are you're not going to find someone with all of the exact skills and experience that you're looking for. But the more specialized you make the job description, the harder it's going to be to find appropriate candidates. You want to make sure you list the core skills that you need. You want to prioritize job requirements over preferred skills and experience. I've mentioned that a couple of times already. It's very important that people understand what is required for this job and what you'd prefer people have. It's easy to get carried away with the job requirements. If the person who was in this role prior had been with the company for a long time, they've probably picked up a lot of other skills that weren't in the original job description. Finding someone with their exact skills and experience is probably going to be a challenge if you're going beyond the original scope of this job. Limit the job description requirements to skills that are essential to the opportunity and are vital to supporting the business. Be clear that preferred skills are skills that are desired but aren't required. You want to avoid job description overload. When a candidate looks at the job description and they see a laundry list of duties that cover a myriad of areas, they're going to think twice before applying. You want to encourage candidates to apply by avoiding the appearance of asking for more than one person can reasonably do in a regular work week. You want to avoid listing skills that don't normally fit together. For instance, if you're looking for an ERP financials applications analyst and you list digital graphic artist skills in your job requirements, those two things normally don't go together. So it's going to be difficult for you to find people with those two different skill sets. You want to avoid being too granular in your job description. General descriptions are best at this point. You want to know your audience. Think about the last time you were looking for a new opportunity. What were the things that were important to you? Also consider what are the latest trends in employee benefits. Most people in today's job market are fully employed and are reaching for the next rung on their career ladder. Tell them about possible career advancement opportunities for this position. People are also looking for opportunities that challenge and engage them. They want to be a part of something. They want to contribute. They want to be heard. Tell them about new projects or opportunities that are available for them to learn new skills. You should also tell them if the company is growing, if you're upgrading your software or you're migrating to the cloud, or you're implementing a new ERP software, or if there's been a recent acquisition or merger that may result in a new integration project. Education and certifications. Many times, education and certification requirements follow standards and policies set by the Human Resources Department. Consult with them when you're writing the job description. Sometimes work experience is more valued than education or certification, as in the case of, let's say, a project manager opportunity. Many times, PM experience is more desirable over someone who has their PMP but doesn't have any PM work experience. If that's the case with your opportunity and you value experience over being PMP certified, then you need to make that clear in your job description. And you might want to split things up over, required and preferred. Make it easy to read. Writing a job description isn't as difficult as it seems. A lot of times you can go back and read an old job description for the same role, or go and look on the internet for similar positions with similar job titles at other companies, and you can pick and choose what you'd like to include in your job description. Writing a job description in the form of a letter is the easiest and most comprehensive way to describe the day-to-day tasks, the work environment, and the culture to potential candidates. And you want them to kind of get a snapshot of what they might experience while they're working at your company. Don't use tables and graphs. They aren't the best way to convey information in a job description. Tables and graphs are common tools used to create job descriptions, but they can be confusing to understand. Now, I read a lot of job descriptions, and the ones that I feel have the best potential for attracting ideal candidates are the ones that are written in a letter format. So they have different paragraphs that break out to tell them about the company, maybe their culture and environment. Then the next paragraph might be required skills and experience, followed by preferred skills and experience, followed by education and certifications. It just really makes it easy and for people to kind of look at the different sections independently and maybe not read the entire job description in one sitting. It's very easy to understand in that format. Be specific. If you are seeking candidates with experience in a specific ERP software, make it clear in your job description. Ask for specific experience with specific modules or versions, or if you're specifically looking for somebody with implementation experience, and that is more important than just, production support or upgrade experience. Many times people will apply for an opportunity for which they have at least 50% of the requirements. If you are specific, you have a higher chance of attracting candidates with the experience that you need. If there is experience that you won't consider, such as experience with ERP software other than the software that you use, you should mention that in your job description if you're steadfast in not considering those candidates. You can say it's a requirement for them to have Workday experience, or it's a requirement that they have ERP experience within the healthcare industry. Things like that will really go a long way to attracting the candidates that you're looking for. Advancement opportunities. Most people are interested in advancing their careers. Many times they're looking for a new opportunity because there aren't opportunities for advancement in their current role. Mentioning the team size, the structure, and the company's commitment to promoting from within or cross-training or plans for growth will encourage people to apply for your opportunity. If the opportunity is open due to a promotion, mention that in your job description. In summary, remember to mention what sets your company and your opportunity apart from your competitors. Keep the length of the job description to one page if possible. Summarize and prioritize required and preferred skills and experience. Mention exciting projects that are on the horizon. Include education and certification requirements. Provide details about possible advancement opportunities, and make it easy to read. I hope that this review of how a comprehensive job description can help you attract ideal candidates helps you the next time you're writing a job description. And if you have any questions or you'd like some help writing your next job description, you can reach out to us at our website, conradoconsulting.com, or you can reach out to me through my email or phone number, which are up on the screen now. Thank you for your time. Good luck and goodbye.